Hello, all of internet world, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. This is Omar Harper, also known as Forever Focused on Instagram, Realtor for New York on Twitter, and Omar New York's Realtor on Facebook. I wanted to take a moment, make a little video explaining some of the small nuances of our new D2G2 plan that Dubli has implemented recently. It's kind of an overlay to our previous unilevel compensation that they had. If anyone doesn't know binaries is probably one of the most lucrative and strongest home-based business compensation plans out. It gives you a couple chances at a thing called spillover, which I'll show you a little bit about as I'm doing this. But yeah, it's just a really strong, income possibility and a way to make it and do it quick. So this video is going to show you how you can make about $350 to $400 within your first, week to 2 weeks of Dubli. Now, mind you, I'm sorry guys, I had a long day. I've been working a lot, so you are going to see me having. Actually, excuse me, I probably shouldn't put the label in there, right? It's probably some type of trademarking issue. So yeah, excuse me. As I'm sitting here working, I'm having the end of my day, so I'm relaxing while still working. The beautiful thing about home-based businesses, you can do that. So I'm giving you a little understanding, a little quick idea of the VIP, of how the whole Dubli setup works out in reference to our compensation plan. I didn't have that many drinks yet. Don't worry about it. So, starting it out. Here gives you a little idea. When you come on, the only package I'm going to be speaking about is our team member package. That's the lower start off point of our company. It's the $594 is the investment amount. That gives you $99 for the business license, and it gives you 5 VIP memberships to use one for yourself and give 4 away or run a contest or sell, whichever you look like you ever feel like you're most comfortable with, you want to try to do. I'm going to talk about just giving them away. Like I said, I like to try to make everything as simplistic and easy to understand as possible, where someone and anyone feels like it can be done. Our other package is TLA, which we have well over 80% of our 7,000 people team have came in at the TLA, which is a 2,500 package, 2,500 one-time investment amount. So it's been done. It can be done, but I feel like as coming in somebody new who may not know so much about what Team WooCar and Dubli has going on, you may feel a little more comfortable with a $595 or $600 package versus a $2,500 package. So I'm going to start speaking about that and only that at this point. So here's we go. As I start off on how you can make $350 to about $400 in your first 2 weeks with Dubli. And I suggest to do this within the first 2 weeks, and you'll see why in a minute also. So, first thing you get is, like I said, you get 5 VIPs with that amount. So here's 5 VIP memberships. Those are $125 in value. So what you do is that you're going to get $25, basically $24.75 or something like that for each one of those VIP memberships. So as you get each one of those VIP memberships out and a person redeems it, pays the 99-cent activation fee for it, they will kick you out $24.75, and that'll be the same thing for your own VIP membership. So that is a way that right off the start of you getting in with Dubli, that you have now made $125. This is before worrying about sponsoring or starting anybody, okay? Now, you can also see that I have some other things going on here. This is your upline, okay? The main thing about, like I said before, I'll come back to it later. When you talk about a dual team or a binary compensation plan, your upline is more powerful than really in any other compensation plan, because people that they sponsor and start into the company can also end up falling under you. You can basically make money off of people you have no idea who they are. So that's kind of one of the other strong points when you're talking about a dual team compensation plan. So that's the D2G2 that we have. So when you look here now, I'm sorry, I'm not, just by the way, I'm not a big whiteboard person. I've got this phone just last week and I'm enjoying playing around with it. So this is how this is your whiteboard for today. All right. So this is your common leg here. So this is the leg that I just mentioned that your upline is also going to share with you, and their upline may share with you. in reference to where you're just going to have people may just drop in under you that you have no clue who they are. You know, you may not even work with them, you may never talk to them, but you'll have the opportunity to be paid off of the points that they make. This is what they call your money leg. That's why I put these nice little dollar signs above it. And these are the people who you'll be working with that you personally sponsor in your money leg. So you sponsor one person here. Now when you come in, there's this current promotion going on where you get 4,000 points put into your common leg for coming in to Dubli right now with the $5.95 package, which would give you $4.95 in personal points is what holds that package. So then you bring in over here Mike, who has a $4.95 package as well. You now have $4,495. Oh, the phone did it all by itself. $4,495 in points into that thing. All right, I don't need it down there anymore. I was bringing up everything. Got pictures of my niece showing up here. All right, so you get the 4,495 volume. What happened in this leg? Now we go over to here. You sponsor then Tim. Tim goes over here into your money leg. He has $4.95 attached with him, as well as John here, who you bring into the business, and he has another $4.95 attached to him. This gives your weaker leg or your money leg, why I put the dollar signs here again, $990 in volume showing in that leg. All right. So how does this work? What will happen here is that the computer is going to look for increments of 400. Every 400 is going to be considered a cycle. Every cycle at this point in the compensation plan, you have one on each side of you, you'd be getting a 10% bonus off of every cycle amount that can come out. So to make it easy to understand here, you have 800 that can come out of here because you have 2 times that 400 can go into this. So then you'd have 800 get pulled away from here. So you'd have 190 left over here, and you'd have 3,695, I want to say, if the math is correct on the top of my head, left over here. So you'd make $80 in the D2G2 part of your plan just because you just had 2 cycles. 2 cycles is because 400 came out of this once, 400 came out of this twice, which pulled the 800 out of it, like I said. That gives you 2 cycles at 10%. $80 made. All right, I hope all of you are keeping up with me now. So you already made 125 on your VIPs. You just made 80 on your 2 cycles. So now how are you going to make up the rest of the money that I said that you can make? Each one of these signups that you just did, here, here, and here, all gave you a $50, well basically 10% of this number, so $49.50, but to make numbers easy, $50 sign-up bonus, you know, a bonus for the package being bought. So that's $150 that you have now made just through those. So you take all the money you made here, 125 plus your 80, it puts you at 205 plus the 150, you're going to be right at 355. That'll happen in that you just did that in your first 2 weeks if you're able to pull off those 3 people to start with you. Now, here's where it can get interesting because you still have to remember you're going to have well over, after that volume comes out, you're going to still have another 3,600 left in this leg because only 800 came out of it and 190 in this leg. So let's say the Tim you sponsored here, he gets 1 person. That'll create another cycle. That'll be another $40. Then this person decides to go and they come across someone that they know and he has some money to start up, or he really sees the vision in reference to what we're pulling off, and he goes to the TLA package. So then now you just had all of that volume. You just had 2,400 in volume happen. That by itself is sitting on about 6 cycles that would come away from this leg as well. So you can see how it can begin to gain a little bit, and then your sponsor is still placing people in this leg, adding up to these points and volume on this side. So it just gives you a little quick idea of how it can get on and on from there. So I'm going to leave you guys at that. I don't want to get too much more in depth. I hope that video helped some people out there understand the compensation plan a little better. Please feel free to reach out to me. My information will be here at the bottom. You can Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Smoke Signal, Carrier Pigeon, whatever you feel works best to reach out to me. My number will be there as well, call or text. All right. I look forward to speaking to you all soon. I wish you all the best. I'll see you guys at the top. God bless.